0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. You wake up at 7:13 a.m. Your alarm is screaming beside your bed. You reach over and silence it. Another Monday, another school day, another normal morning. At least, that's what you think. You grab your phone. No notifications. That's strange. Usually there are messages, memes, videos, something. You open social media. Nothing new. No posts, no comments, no updates. You shrug it off. Maybe the internet is down. You get dressed and head downstairs. The house is quiet. Too quiet. You call for your family. No answer. You check every room. Empty. Nobody's there. Not your parents. Not your brother. Nobody. A weird feeling crawls into your stomach. You call their phones. You hear ringing. Upstairs. All their phones are still in the house, but they're gone. You step outside. The street is silent. No cars. No dogs barking. No people walking. No kids heading to school. Nothing. You stand in the middle of the road. Confused, then scared, then terrified. You start running. House to house, door to door, shouting, begging for someone to answer. Nobody does. The entire neighborhood is empty. 0 hours, 1 minute, 0 seconds. Hours pass. You drive into town. Traffic lights still work. Stores are open. Coffee cups sit on tables. Food sits half-eaten in restaurants. Shopping carts are abandoned in parking lots. It's as if everyone vanished in the middle of whatever they were doing. You find a radio station. Static. Another station. Static. Every station. Static. The realization hits you. You might be alone. Completely alone. On Earth. 0 hours, 2 minutes, 0 seconds. The first week feels like freedom. No school. No rules. No consequences. You sleep wherever you want. Eat whatever you want. Drive any car you find. You enter movie theaters, amusement parks, mansions, luxury hotels. Everything belongs to you now. For a while, it's fun. You play video games on giant TVs. You fill a shopping cart with junk food. You blast music through empty streets. You convince yourself this isn't permanent. Someone will come back. There will be an explanation. There has to be. But nobody comes. 0 hours, 3 minutes, 0 seconds, a month passes. The excitement dies. The silence remains. You start talking to yourself. At first, just little comments. Then, full conversations. Anything to hear a human voice. You begin leaving notes around the city, just in case. If anyone is alive, call this number. Nobody calls. You visit airports. Every plane sits motionless. You visit hospitals. Empty. Police stations. Empty. Military bases. Empty. Everywhere you go, the answer is the same. Nothing. 0 hours, 4 minutes, 0 seconds, 3 months later. The power goes out. Not all at once. One city at a time. Power plants need workers. Workers don't exist anymore. Streetlights stop working. Buildings go dark. The world becomes quieter, darker, scarier. You move into a small house, somewhere easy to manage. You learn survival skills. How to grow food. How to repair equipment. How to collect clean water. For the first time in your life, survival becomes your full-time job. 0 hours, 5 minutes, 0 seconds, 1 year later. Nature starts taking things back. Grass grows through highways. Vines climb buildings. Animals wander into cities. Deer walk through shopping malls. Birds nest inside office buildings. The world is changing. Without humans, Earth heals surprisingly fast. And somehow, that hurts. Because it means maybe humanity was never as important as it thought. 0 hours, 6 minutes, 0 seconds. You celebrate your birthday alone. A cupcake, 1 candle, no presents, no friends, and no family. You sing happy birthday to yourself. Halfway through, you stop, because hearing your own voice makes you cry. 0 hours, 6 minutes, 45 seconds, 2 years later, you find a dog. At first, you think you're imagining it. Then it runs toward you, tail wagging, excited, alive. You drop to your knees. For the first time in years, you're not alone. The dog becomes your best friend, your only friend. You talk to him constantly. You tell him stories, ask questions, pretend he answers. Some days it's enough. Some days it isn't. 0 hours, 7 minutes, 45 seconds, 5 years later. You barely remember faces. You remember people existed. But details fade. Voices disappear first, then expressions, then memories. You start watching old videos just to remember what humans sounded like. Laughing, arguing, talking, living. You watch them for hours, sometimes all night. 0 hours, 8 minutes, 40 seconds, 10 years later. Your hair is gray, your hands are rough. The cities are falling apart. Skyscraper windows shatter, roads crack, bridges collapse. Without maintenance, civilization slowly dies. You visit your old hometown. Most of it is unrecognizable. Trees grow through houses. Animals live where people once did. Nature always wins. It was simply waiting. 0 hours, 9 minutes, 40 seconds. One evening, while searching an abandoned radio tower, you hear something. A voice. Weak, crackling, but human. You freeze. You think you're hallucinating. Then you hear it again. A woman, speaking, asking if anyone is there. Your heart nearly stops. After 10 years, another human. You answer immediately. Your hands shake. Your voice cracks. For several seconds, there's silence. Then she responds. She's real. You're not alone anymore. 0 hours, 10 minutes, 40 seconds. She lives thousands of miles away. Travel isn't easy now. Most infrastructure is gone. But neither of you care. You spend months planning the journey, talking every day, learning about each other, holding on to hope. Something you haven't felt in years. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 20 seconds. The trip takes 6 months. You cross forests, ruined cities, flooded highways, collapsed bridges, dangerous terrain. But eventually, you see her, standing on a hill, looking just as nervous as you feel. For a moment, neither of you move, because after a decade alone, seeing another person feels impossible, like a dream. Then she smiles, and suddenly you're running. 0 hours, 12 minutes, 0 seconds. You talk for hours, days, weeks. Neither of you can stop. There's too much to say, too much to share. For the first time in years, the silence is gone. But eventually, reality returns. There are only 2 humans left. Maybe. Possibly. You don't know. And even if there are others somewhere, humanity is hanging by a thread. The future is uncertain. The world belongs to nature now, not people. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 0 seconds. One night, sitting beneath the stars, you think about everything that happened. The cities, the technology, the billions of lives, all gone. Human civilization ruled Earth for thousands of years. And then one day, it simply vanished, leaving almost nothing behind. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 50 seconds. You look at the woman beside you, the last proof that humanity still exists. And for the first time since that strange morning years ago, you feel hope. Not because the world will go back to normal. It won't. Not because humanity will rebuild tomorrow. It won't. But because as long as even one person remains, the story isn't over. Humanity isn't cities or governments or technology. It's people. And tonight, there are still 2. The world is silent. The stars shine overhead. And somewhere in that endless darkness, the future begins again.